The story of plastic. The convenience of plastic. In 2016, people around the world bought more than 440 billion plastic drinking bottles. That figure equals almost 70 bottles for each person on Earth. Every minute, more than 1 million plastic bottles are sold around the world. Disposable bottles are just one example of how we use plastic. This amazing material is everywhere. It's lightweight and inexpensive, strong yet flexible, and can be modeled into almost any shape for 1 million different purposes. Plastic products are all around us. Your computer keyboard, your pen, your candy bar wrapper, these and many other products are made of some type of plastic. We live in an age of plastic. This material is a modern-day wonder. It has also caused to growing concern as we consider what to do with all of our plastic trash. The short history of plastic. Not that long ago, plastic didn't exist. In the 1850s, British inventor Alexander Parkes became the first maker of plastic. He called it Parksine and saw it as a means of waterproofing cloth. American John Wesley had bought the patent for Parksine and conducted experiments to improve upon it. In 1869, he came up with a new kind of plastic and named it celluloid. It proved to be a good replacement for elephant ivory, animal horn, and tortoise shell. Combs, false teeth, piano keys, and blizzard balls were all manufactured from this amazing new material. Celluloid was also used to make photographic and cinematic film. In 1907, Belgian American chemist Leo Baekeland accidentally invented the first completely synthetic plastic called Bakelite. The material could be formed into most any shape and then cooled into a hard, stiff form. It was the forerunner of such materials and plexiglass, polyester, nylon, and vinyl. Bakelite was used to make telephones, radios, chickenware, car parts, and thousands of other products. The word plastic itself, though, did not become popular until the 1930s. It comes to the Greek word from plastein, which means to mold or shape. Plastic can be molded and shaped into almost anything, and chemists and material engineers are still finding new forms to use and uses for it. Miracle material. Plastic is special because it is atomic structure. Atoms link together to form molecules, the tiny building blocks of all matter. Plastic is a polymer, a substance made of large molecules that are linked in repeating units. These molecules bond very strongly in long chains, making them difficult to break and therefore very durable. Cellulose, material that forms the cell walls of plants, is a type of natural polymer. Most plastics today, though, are made from synthetic polymers that don't occur in nature. Scientists are able to create these polymers using oil, natural gas, or chemicals that can be made from them. The chemicals are loaded into carbon atoms that form strong bonds with other atoms. These are two types of plastics: thermosets and thermoplastics. Thermosets are hard and brittle and can withstand heat, Once they are shaped and cooled, they cannot remold. Examples of their removed plastic include bathroom tiles, countertops, and baking dishes. Thermoplastics can stretch and can also be melted, reformed, and recycled fairly easily. Milk jugs, plastic storage containers, and most toys are examples of this kind of plastic. Thermoplastics make up more than 90% of plastic products we know and use. The case for plastic. In the past century, plastic became the shape-shifting wonder of manufacturers' dreams. Wood, metal, stone, glass, and ceramics can be fragile and difficult to work with. Plastic, on the other hand, can be modeled with great precision to meet the needs and wishes of businesses and consumers. Plastic is easy to make and transform, and has come to represent convenience. It is the plastic bottle we drink from, the toothbrush we use to clean our teeth, and the disposable plates we picnic on and toss away. Plastic also proven its value in other ways we may not notice. One example of plastic's benefits is energy savings. Builders use plastic to insulate homes, schools, and office buildings. Insulation saves energy by keeping heat on cool days and keeping heat out when the thermometer climbs. Plastic is also lighter than gas or any other material that might be used for packaging. The lighter weight saves fuel when shipping goods. In a similar way, plastic parts have helped reduce the weight of cars, trucks, aircraft, and other forms of transportation. The less a vehicle weighs, the less fuel it needs to move. In turn, lower manufacturing and shipping costs save money for shoppers. Most plastic products can also be mass-produced more efficiently and cheaply than products many other materials. Again, reducing costs for consumers. Plastic packaging also reduces food waste by keeping meat, bread, and vegetables fresh for long periods. Plastic have proven to be good business for manufacturers, retailers, and customers. Any visit to a hotel or doctor's office demonstrates plastic's value to healthcare. Operating rooms are packed with plastic equipment, from monitors to tubes to surgical instruments. Plastic is easy to clean and resist contamination. Cheap, disposable supplies like syringes, syringes, examination gloves, and patient gowns reduce costs as well as the chances of infection. Cheap to make, lightweight, durable, versatile. These are the big reasons we have found so many uses for plastic in our lives. The problem with plastic have proven to be a miracle material, but more and more drawbacks are there for all of us to see. A glance into a full dumpster reveals the problem. Plastic trash. Trash is turning into an environmental disaster. A plastic bottle of water can be a cool, refreshing drink, but it comes at a price. More than 400 years from now, that plastic bottle will likely still be on Earth, perhaps buried in the landfill or lying on the seafloor. Plastic durability presents huge environmental changes. Most food, wood, paper, and other plant materials break down over time and can be reused by nature. Plastic is different though, because most plastic is made of petrochemicals. Natural forces cannot break it down easily. if at all. Over time, a plastic object can break into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics, but it never completely disappears. The low cost of making plastic also adds to the problem. It is cheaper to make a new plastic bottles, and other products can be reused or recycle them. Many communities in the United States have recycling programs, but less than 10% of the plastic is recycled, while another 15% is burned for energy. More than 75% of the plastic is trucked to landfills or ends by dumped into the ocean. In the ocean, plastic trash is not just ugly. Biologists have proven that plastic is harming and killing wildlife. That whales have washed ashore with their guts stuffed with plastic bags they have mistakenly swallowed, thinking they were jellyfish or other food. Many seabirds are dying after swallowing plastic bits, and researchers are finding microplastics in fish, oysters, and other seafood that we eat. As the plastic piles up, more people are taking action to help solve these problems. Communities are banned disposable plastic bags in their stores. Some countries are experimenting with charging customers a small deposit on each plastic drink bottle. They then get that money back when the container is returned. Norway's deposit return scheme has resulted in 96% of that country's plastic bottles being recycled instead of becoming garbage. In some cases, kids are leading the way in tackling plastic pollution. Muller Chris was 9 years old when he started to be straw-free campaigns in 1911. Using plastic straws, the organization estimates that Americans use 500 million straws every day. And straws are among the most common forms of plastic trash. Still, the plastic pollution remains a big problem in search an answer. Inventing a new future for plastic. Plastic is here to stay for many reasons. Plastic products make our daily lives easier, more affordable, and more convenient. Chemical engineers and inventors use their creative genius and worked hard to create a material that has so many good uses. Now, similar minds need to embrace the changing of creation new forms of plastic that do no less harm to the environment. In the meantime, we all can take action to be more mindful of our plastic habits. We need no special talents or knowledge to reduce our use of plastic. Reuse it when possible and recycle it every opportunity while still enjoying its benefits.